afternoon and welcome to another Age of Sigmar Battle Report hosted by Semi-Casual Gaming with your host Nathan. I am brought to battle today by Jordan. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, Nathan. How are you?
I'm awake. How about yourself?
Much the same.
Pretty much. So I'm recording the day after of our big local tournament and I'm exhausted, but I was like, I haven't recorded in 3 weeks, so let's get to recording. So we're doing some good Ogors versus Orruk Warclans with some of the new Kruelboyz stuff. I'm very excited to see that out. That's no longer in the game. We're playing a mission from the big core rulebook that is Pillage and Destroy. So the two objectives for his are over there. Mine are here and here are basically near the buildings. Basically, it's control the points, and if you control your opponent's points and there's no enemy units nearby them, any friendly unit near them, you can destroy them for extra points at your turn, but then they're all removed from the table, so you actually run out of objectives, so you don't want to destroy them too quickly. My army today, I'm running Bloodgullet. I'm going to be playing from left to right. I've got a unit of 6 Gluttons in there with, that's the paired weapon, or the Iron Fists one, 4 Lead Belchers, Frostlord on Stonehorn, Butcher, 6 Gluttons with the paired weapons, Tyrant, Iron Guts, and Frost Sabers. And what do you have over here, sir?
That is a War Boss on Maw Crusher, Sans War Boss currently. It's still work in progress.
No worries.
He's got a Weirden, so I can get a little magic, anti-magic, and then he is packing I forgot what that artifact is, but he can basically give himself +3 damage on his weapon profile.
Crazy.
The
That's
boss can. And then there's a little unit of Gore Gruntas next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Pull in. We got some objective holding Ardboys next to a 10-man squad of Gut Rippers with one poor Gut Ripper who's forever incomplete.
yeah. There's a building issue with the core book or core box.
Yeah, might be me. Who knows? We'll find out someday. I brought the man skewers too, just to give my army a little bit of shooting. I mean, it's not a lot, but hey, they're actually pretty decent in my opinion. I mean, orcs aren't really great for shooting, but it's nice to have it when I need it, sort of a thing.
It's worth a shot.
Behind him is a War Chanta, which War Chantas, they went completely up in value. They're Priest, Totem, they have all kinds of nice things, decent health. So they're all kinds of good news to have. So if you're running Ironjaws, I definitely recommend grabbing some War Chances.
Oh yeah, I bet everyone had them to begin with, but now they're really happy to have them.
They were good to begin with, and now they're even better. That one in particular has the Healing Prayer.
Okay.
The Fixin' Beat, as he calls it.
Sweet.
The Mega Boss on foot next to him, just to bring some menace to my front line. He just hits hard. That's what he do.
Nice.
The 10-man squad of Ardboys, I think my only reinforcement this whole game.
Okay.
I kind of have taken them in a big pile of 10. They seem to do really well and just kind of target things up and slow people down a little bit. Next to them is the Swamp Kala, who's the new Kruelboyz wizard. Not really ideal for my army, to be honest, but Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield, and Mist, so
hey,
not bad.
It's a new model. Let's play it.
Yeah.
And then over here we have
one more War Chanta, because if you got something good, you take 2 of it. Why not? And also another thing of Gore Grunters, because if you got something good, you take 2 of it.
Nice.
Why not?
Perfect. You got your flanks covered. And then just to say my stuff really quick, my Iron Guts are reinforced. There are 8 there. And then for my artifacts and stuff for the spells, I have on the Frostlord, I have the Bloodgullet specific, the Splatter Cleaver, which is if he kills models in the after the fight phase with his weapon, which will be his mallet, he can hit D3 wounds for units wholly within 12 inches of him. The Tyrant will have the generic Amulet of Destiny for a 5-up invuln. He will also have the Fateseeker 3-up save, so he's really tanky. And then the Butcher is going to have the 2 spells, Blood Feast for +1 attacks, and Molten Entrails, which I've never used, but it's +1 damage to a friendly monster unit on all of his mount attacks. And the mount itself has Black Clatterhorn, so +1 to hit on the horns, which will be doing 5 damage now instead of 4. So hoping to blow through some units with him before he inevitably gets cut down by the ravenous hordes. So I had less drops, so I am actually going to go ahead and choose to have Mr. Jordan go first here. So we're going to go ahead and head into the top of 1. Orruk Warclans. Sorry, I always call them Ironjaws, but there's Kruelboyz, so we really want to call them by their true name now.
Big Waaagh now, technically.
Big Waaagh clans. All right, let's go. All right, middle of 1. We're kind of both a little shocked about what happened. So he moved everything forward. He did all of his buffs and spells. The man skewers actually shot. They didn't get as good a shots, but they did 2 damage to my lead belchers, which I was kind of shocked when they do 2 damage, but they hit on 2s, which is really impressive. That's definitely maybe a note for you Ironjaws holdouts. They're a good add-on unit. So you notice the big cabbage isn't here. Well, it happened that he moved him forward, and I forgot to do my redeploy to put my saber tusks in front, which was a tactical error on my part. So he charged into my iron guts, and if you noticed, half of them are gone. Yeah, he slammed and he killed 4 of them and wounded 1 down to 1 wound left on his charge. And then I fought back, and I got 6 wounding hits through, and doing 18 damage in 1 shot at the cabbage. So I think we're both kind of just chuckling to ourselves, a little shocked about what happened there. So it's now bottom of 1. Ogor Mawtribes. We'll see what happens next. Okay, bottom of 1. So I moved everything forward. I shot a couple of things. Didn't do too much with that. My spells went off. I got Blood Feast was blocked, but I cast Molten Entrails on my mount, on my big monster. So I actually got my charges through. I just realized I forgot to do Monstrous Rampage, but I didn't select anything for Monstrous Rampage, but that's my own fault. So I failed. The only things that made charges were the Tyrant and the Frostlord. The Tyrant rolled an 11 and killed 2.5 Ardboys who he pulled away from, so he couldn't fight. And the Frostlord went and picked out the man skewers. However, I went to attack, so I dumped everything into the Mega Boss, and I whiffed so hard. Except 4 hits from the Clatterhorns, and he had a 4-up save, and he rolled 3 5s and a 6, so I got nothing through. And the Mega Boss fought back and did 3 damage, so he's actually sustained 3 wounds. And with the Splatter Cleaver, since I didn't wound with the mount or the rider, I couldn't heal them back. So it's kind of we're, again, really shocked. The cabbage bounced, the Stonehorn bounced. We don't even know what's going on anymore. So we're going to go ahead and do do your man skewers have a bravery that they need to do really quick? We lost 2, so we're going to do that on camera since we got the camera rolling anyways really quick. You can just roll into the middle of the table and I'll...
Well, the other thing too is they're standing like right next to a hero.
Yeah, standing next to a hero. So we'll see if they even. I mean, they only lost 2. So
bravery 5.
Bravery 5.
So I'd have to roll like really high.
Yeah.
3,
so 3 plus 2 is 5.
Doesn't beat it.
So he's safe. All right, now let's go ahead and roll for next turn. See who gets to go first.
So I have advantage because I went first, right?
Yep. I roll 1, so you get to choose. Okay, so we're heading. I mean, if you're sure of it, okay.
No, I don't want you to countercharge me. Okay.
All right, top of 2, Orruk Warclans. Just really quick, I just want to show you guys what's about to happen. This is actually middle of 2. We're not quite done with it yet, but we got charges everywhere. I think literally everything except our wizards are in close combat.
Everything's fighting.
So I just want to show you guys the before, when all the models are still here, and then afterwards I'm going to show you the after, once everything is dead. Okay, here we go. All right, here's the after. So lost 2 gluttons over here, nothing done back. He punched for 3 damage to one of my lead belchers, but I killed 4 back. I attacked with my gluttons first and killed 8. I had a really good kill spree. Killed 8 of the skewers, and then they missed on their attack back. They ran. So the last 2 just ran off. The Iron Guts killed their guys, just overwhelmingly killed, and the pigs killed the dogs really quick, but they did no damage to the Tyrant. Tyrant got he got 3 different attacks in, but he got 6s to saves on all 3 of them, so they got saved. The Frostlord killed the Chanta, healed back 2 of his wounds. But the horns, which were dedicated to the Mega Boss, completely missed. And the Mega Boss fought back and only did 2 damage back, so it's a big pillow fight over here. And so we are currently at that, so we're now going to head into bottom of 2, Ogor Mawtribes. Alright folks, we're calling it. It's the end of 2. As you see here, my Glutton's charge over here, my Iron Guts charge over there. My Stonehorn finally actually learned how to hit for once, so we actually did just enough damage to kill the War Boss, or the Mega Boss. My Glutton fell out of combat. I haven't fought with him yet. We actually just pulled it right now. as we're running out of time for play. So it is going to be an Ogre victory. Actually, my first one in 3rd edition. I've played about 4 games in the Shadows, and I've lost all my games with my Ogres against myself and other people. So, Jordan.
Yes.
How do you feel about your Orruks right now?
So I was just saying that, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with them in their new book, because I feel like right now without my Ironjaws battalion, I'm just not hitting hard enough. I did manage to charge both my Gorgruntas and hit you first, but they came up a little short, and as you know, I had all these things on them. You had +1 damage, +1 to
a ton of buffs, and they're just kind
of bouncing a little bit.
Yeah.
That even kind of happened to the Maw Crusher a little bit too.
I was actually shocked that I had even 4 guys left after the Maw Crusher charge. And the thing is, even with my my Ogres, my Stonehorn, with the fact that you can only give a +1 cumulative. Oh, you're good, bud. I got a +1 cumulative. I had a chance where I could have given a +2 to his stomps, or his horns, but I can't. So I had to cap at 3, and then I rolled 2 2s in his attacks. So it's I just missed out on it. So it's
a little unfair for you.
Yeah, well, it's just my dice have been kind of rough. I might actually consider getting new dice, which is silly mythos, but it is what it is. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. If you guys have any questions, please comment in the comments below. While you're at it, please like and subscribe so that I can feel good about myself. In the meantime, have a good day, and I don't have any other fancy outro, so bye-bye.